Hey everybody, happy SAMADA. We are the Delta chapter of SAMADA. And just reminding you, our course of study is Island Nations Around the World on the good ship SAMADA. And we have a special guest today. This is Glenda Heaton. Woohoo! Well, I mean, I'm Beth Cordell, but this is Glenda Heaton. Anyway, this is our symbol, which is the beacon, and our colors are lavender and gold. So you'll have to imagine that. And then the creed is, O beacon of light, show me the way, be thou my guide day by day. Fill my heart with desire sincere for knowledge and wisdom, faith and cheer. May your rays give me strength to learn and live. Grant me understanding, help me to give. And just a reminder of the motto, self-improvement through mutual appreciation and individual activities. So we hope that this all finds you well, and we are excited to talk about the Philippines.
Philippines.
Awesome. All right. So, Glenda, go ahead.
Well, I chose the Philippines because my grandson was over there on a mission, and he gave me a few things I thought maybe you'd like to see as I go through the lesson. And I'm happy to be with you today, and I've really missed being with you.
We all miss being with each other very much. Thank you.
The Spaniards had been exploring the Philippines in the 16th century. Magellan was the navigator. He was killed at the Battle of Mactan. In 1543, Guy Lopez de Villalobos arrived at the island and named them Los Islas Filipinas in honor of King Philip, the King of Spain. He ordered an expedition to the Spice Islands. In reality, it was to conquer the Philippines for Spain. Thus, the name Philippine Islands.
And so that's after Philip.
And the reason we're showing this map is to show the difference between the distance between Philippines and Taiwan and Malaysia. Yeah.
And I saw Vietnam was right here. So
yeah.
Okay, great. And then this, I'm just going to show this while you continue talking.
Yeah, you can hold that for a few minutes. The Philippines is called an archipelago. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce a lot of these names.
Let me see if I can try. Okay, somebody in there said it. We know you did.
Yeah.
Archipelago.
Yeah. Which means a group of islands that comprises 7,641 miles and is the world's largest island country. The Philippines are known all over the world for its picturesque beaches and historic places.
So this
the flag consists of horizontal stripes of blue and red with a white hoist triangle with a golden sun and 3 stars, and is longer than it is wide. And when Philippines are at war, the flag is flown upside down.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The capital of the Philippines is Manila. Although Quezon City is more populated, there is no official religion. About 20% of the population is Catholic. Others found,
You're right.
Excuse me.
Oh, we're almost there.
I think I goofed. Yeah.
I can do the upside down flag again. There. We're at war with the papers.
Others are smaller Christian groups and Buddhists. The main money is the peso, and I thought this was really interesting. $1 US equals 48,431 pesos.
Whoa.
I was surprised at that.
I don't want a peso. I don't want $1 worth of pesos. Holy moly, I don't think I could carry that.
You'd have a pocket full, wouldn't you? The population is 1,772,000. The whole area covers 115,831 miles. This official language is the Philippines, or Tagalog, and English. The country is known for its beauty and its fruit. The Philippines is known as the text capital of the world. Around 450 million text messages are sent daily from the 35 million mobile users in the country.
You know, I think that's really interesting because we've had a country that we talked about earlier that had no text. So they would have pretty much no outside contact with the world. And the Philippines is the text capital of the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are more than 200 volcanoes on the Philippines. 24 of them are active. The jeepney is the mode of transportation that is unique to the islands.
So it's not really this small in person. But it's pretty cute. It's got the Philippines written across the top.
Yeah, my grandson brought that home as a prize for us.
Oh, I love it. That's great. So this is what their main mode of transportation is.
Yeah. Only 2,000 of the islands are inhabited, and nearly 5,000 are still unnamed. There are more than 900 species of orchids grown there. The University of San Carlos was founded in 1595, and the University of Santa Thomas in Manila was founded in 1611. They're both older than the Harvard University, founded in 1636.
Wow.
The largest bamboo organ in the world is at St. Thomas Church and is in Las City. Chinatown in Manila is the oldest in the world. Manila City Hall is shaped like a coffin with a cross on the top of it if it's viewed from the top. The world's largest pearl was found on the islands. And it was found in the Palawan Sea. It weighed 75 pounds
Wow.
and was valued at $100 million. The eagle is the national bird. Now, there's a number of sports that were introduced, and they were introduced by the Americans early in the 20th century. Basketball, tennis, golf, diving, and windsurfing. And cockfighting is still prominent, although it's illegal.
And that was introduced by America.
Probably.
Of course. Let's see, what can we bet on?
A variety of musical instruments, flutes, juice harps, gongs, drums, and lutes were some of the musical instruments. Jellyfish Lake in the Philippines contains more than 13 million jellyfish.
Wow.
The men wear intricately embroidered shirts for casual wear.
So this is the casual one. And can you see the embroidery on it?
Yeah. And the more formal shirt is worn for weddings and special occasions.
And this is a white,
And it's
more
white.
of a white color. And see, this is embroidered here also.
And my grandson uses this for his temple shirt. Philippines call their siblings, and I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to say it as it is, 8, for the older sisters and kuya for the older brothers to show respect to them. And this belt that Beth's going to hold up is made from water buffalo horn. It's really heavy, but it probably will last forever.
Oh, yeah. And I thought it was interesting that the way that the clasp is, it will clasp on any of these.
Yeah, so you can make it big or little.
Yeah. And this is pretty big.
Philippines are probably the only English proficient Oriental people today. Philippines has more than 111 dialects. Now, we'd like to show you some pictures.
All right, so this is the first one.
And that is farmland in Philippines. The Philippines is beautiful. The pictures are outstanding too. I had to take them off of a picture and put them on my camera and then put them onto the computer because they're all, what do you call it?
Digital?
No. You're not supposed to
They're...
show the pictures. Anyway, these are the white sands.
We're not going to make money from this.
Yeah.
This one, I'm going to hold it over here, kind of over your face. You said it was a village.
It's one of their villages.
And then this one.
And I had to put this one on because I'm a chocoholic. This is called the Chocolate Hills. Don't ask me why.
I thought maybe that's where the cocoa bean is grown or something.
Be.
And then you had a couple more pictures here.
And these are just some more pictures of the country that I thought was so beautiful. And there's one there that we didn't know for sure. My grandson didn't know exactly what it was.
It's this one, which is
that the one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's it looks like it is ancient architecture.
Yeah, it's ancient ruins, and I think he said it was in Manila. So, okay, the Philippines has a tropical climate with the abundant rainfall and gentle winds. Rainy season, June to October. Cooler, dry season, November to February. And hot, dry season, March to May. Filipinos observe the world's largest Christmas season, and I was really surprised at this. They start in September to celebrate the Christmas season. And naturally, our stores start in September too, you know that. Yeah. Easter is celebrated as well as New Year's Day, Labor Day, which is May 1st, which I thought was unusual, and Independence Day is June 12th. And former dictator Ferdinand Marcos, you probably all remember that man.
Yep.
He ruled the Philippines for 21 years, 1965 to 1986. His body was never properly buried. It remained on ice for 20 years because he was ousted and they didn't know where to bury him or what to do with him.
He was what?
Ousted from the government.
Oh, and so he's no longer welcome.
And so while the government decided what to do and where to bury him, just months after, how would you say that, Duterte
Okay, that sounds good.
became president, he buried him. And it didn't say where, so it must be in not a place that's the greatest.
Unmarked.
Anyway, some of us remember his wife, Imelda. She had over 100 pairs of shoes, if you remember that.
Boy, you know, that was the one. It was all about Marcus's wife and how many pairs of shoes she could bring with her. I just thought I'd put this one back up so we could just enjoy the picture.
What?
I just thought I'd put this one up so we could look at the picture
Oh,
while you
okay.
continued on.
All right. My last quote is, as of this writing, the Philippines is not open to tourists because of the COVID pandemic. Love you all. I'm glad I got to present this, and I have learned a lot. I've enjoyed doing these presentations.
Oh, good, Glenda.
And I
thank
love
you.
Beth.
Oh, I love Glenda, and we love you, and hope that everybody is well. And with that, we will talk with you later. Thanks.